Okay, so I have my mole here. Spine is sewed together and the graphics are ironed on in here. Okay, so I flipped it back to the inside where I have all my stitches, and I'm going to sew my belly piece onto my body piece. Now notice there's a little bit of fabric in here. This fabric is the foot. Okay, so my toes are in here, toes are facing inside, and each of these triangles here, I aligned the foot part, this foot, with the triangle. So this is one end of the foot, and then the other end of the foot is right here. So I aligned it so that they were in the middle of the triangles. And I did that for all of the feet. Toes are going inside. Make sure your toes are inside. Okay. So take my needle. And I'm going to start on the back side of the mole. This is the front side, the one that's more pointed. It has the arm right here. I'm going to start on the back side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to align my belly piece and my body piece. And I'm going to do the same kind of stitch that I did before when I did the spine. So I go through the fabric here. Okay, pull so that the knot catches here. And then I go before where I just put the needle in, which this is where my knot is. So I'm going to go here. There you go. Push in, go back. Oop. I make a space. My space I made is here. That's where my needle's going to go in the next time. Go through the space. Come back in. Oop. Make a new space. I made one stitch here. Go back in. Make a new space. Go back in. Make a new space. And then I just keep going. I'll go all the way around. Go in, come back, make a space, through the space, come back in, make a new space, through the space, come back in, make a new space. Okay, now I'm getting close to where my foot is. Okay, so when you're sewing the foot on, you want to make sure that when you are going through the fabric, that you're going through the foot fabric too. So here's my foot fabric here. So I got to make sure my needle goes through, and you'll notice it's going to be a little harder to put the needle through because you're going through 3 pieces of fabric now instead of 2. So go through, okay. The space that I just made, right, here's the last stitch where my needle went through. Space I just made, I'm going to go through here. Make sure I'm going through all the pieces of fabric. Come back. Oops. Sorry. Okay, come back. Make a new space. Okay, and at this point, I have sewed through my foot. So I come back in through the space here. And I can take this pin out now that I've sewed it on. And I come back here. So you're going to do that all the way. So I go all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way around, all the way around. And then you're going to stop after you sew on your last foot. Okay, so once you sew on the last foot, you're going to stop here and we're going to knot it because we need an opening. This is going to be our opening where we're going to add our stuffing. Okay, so all the way around, right? You go all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. stop here.